Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Coming up this weekend, there's a really exciting event that's going to be taking place right here in Avon, and so excited to share more about this with you. And here this morning to really help me in that mission, we have Donahue and Tricia Rose Brut. And now you two are both involved in the 10th Mountain Storytellers that will be really kind of taking over Avon and Nottingham Park. And Don, can you just tell us a little bit about this event? What's it all about? What can people expect?
Well, they can expect to be entertained and potentially challenged and take a step of faith of learning how to tell their own story. There's a great portion of our day that is called the Story Slam, where we'll come up with a theme, and if you are daring enough, you put your name in a hat, and if your hat is drawn, you go up on stage. Ooh. You tell a 3 to 5 minute story about the topic, and at the end of the hour, then it's kind of a crowdsourced who won, so based on applause. And we've done 2 of those in the last 2 months at the West End and have had really good attendance and really good stories that have come out of that. So this community is engaged in creativity, in cultural things, and storytelling is one of those. So we will be gathering starting tomorrow night for a VIP dinner on the back side of the stage at Nottingham Park, right there on the lake, with dinner with the storytellers and some special kind of creative content. And then Saturday we'll be in the park with main stage stories and also breakout classrooms.
Okay, so now Tricia, tell us a little bit about how you're involved in this event. How did you end up out here? Don, there you go.
Don called up and said, I'm doing this event, do you want to be a part? And I said, yes, I'm very passionate about storytelling. I came into it, I think all of us are storytellers. If you woke up this morning, you have a story to tell. You know, just there's an art and a craft to how you tell that story. And so there's some of us out there who do this for a living. And what I do is I tell first-person narrative stories about myself. If I do it correctly, if I get specific enough in my own story, it becomes a universal theme. So one of the things that storytellers do is you may not be able to relate to the situation necessarily, but you can relate to the feelings that they're having in that situation. So it's funny and heartbreaking and challenging, and you know, a lot of times we say that it's really interesting to hear about you climbing Mount Everest, but what's really more compelling is when you wanted to turn back. So those are the kinds of stories that we love to hear, and then we'll hear a lot of this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so are you actually going to be taking the stage?
I am. I'm taking the stage twice.
Twice?
And I'm also teaching a workshop as well on how to, there'll be at least 4 workshops. And we've got Wayne and Carrie Kirkpatrick coming in, who were the team behind Something Rotten, which was the Tony Award nominated show, and they're incredibly talented. They're telling the stories about, the stories behind the music, stories behind what they do. We have another person from LA who's coming up, Jessica Tuck, who runs a storytelling session down in LA. And so we've got some really people who love storytelling and can tell great stories and help people tell their own.
I love that.
And it helps everybody just find common ground. You'll be next to somebody you've known for 10 years and go, I never knew that about you.
So, which may or may not be a good thing. But
usually it's a good thing. Usually it's a good thing.
Right. So, okay, so Don, how do people get tickets, and what's the schedule look like?
So there are basically 3 ticket packages all available at 10thmountainstorytellers.com.
Okay.
There is a VIP ticket, which is a dinner tomorrow night and all day Saturday. That includes premier seating, dinner with the tellers, food, 3 meals, so we kind of take care of you on food, and that's $99. And then there's a $69 ticket, which is all day Saturday. And then for people that don't want to overcommit to a new format, there's a $29 ticket, which is basically from dinner on Saturday night, is the Story Slam that I told you about, kind of the public storytelling. And then the evening will close with a thing called Stories and Songs, where we'll have songwriters telling stories behind massive hit songs like Eric Clapton's Change the World, and songs with Bonnie Raitt and Little Big Town. And so we'll be doing this. In Nashville, we do these songwriter rounds. So we go down the stools, and there's 4 people, and they tell the stories, and you kind of get more behind it. Well, we're going to do a song, a story, a song, a story. So we're taking a little twist on the Nashville songwriter things.
Right.
But so for $29, you can come in and get a really good sampling of storytelling.
That's amazing. Well, thank you both so much for coming in this morning and sharing this incredible event with us. And again, just for more information, 10thmountainstorytellers.com is where you need to go. And we're going to take a quick break. Coming up next, we have a look at your weather.